back to Shayla's Journey to Success. Yes. Today we are going to resist the urge not work out. We got 3 different types of resistant bands that'll work, and I also wanted to show you another one because there's so many different forms out there. So we have the resistant bands and then the resistant cords or ropes, whatever you want to call it. Either way works. So if you have them, make it work. If not, I'm sure you got a 5 and below close by, or Dollar General. They have them available and durable and for cheap. So I'm just going to get warmed up. If you are coming back to the channel, welcome back to the Team Success family. And if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for visiting and coming to check your girl out. Welcome. Please don't forget, while you're stretching, do whatever works for you. You don't have to replicate what I'm doing. Do what works for you. Get that stretch. This is going to be an arm exercise, so make sure you're focusing on the top half, but as well as the rest of your body. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for hitting that play button and coming to check your girl out. Don't forget to hit like, because I'm sure you will by the end of this, beginning of this, middle of this. Like what you see and enjoy this routine, but as well as don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, please. Join Team Success, join Shayla's Journey to Success, and let's grow and evolve together. We're only getting gains on this channel, so regardless if it's physical, emotionally, spiritually, you're going to get some gains. So without further ado, finish up your stretches and we're going to get to it. Again, every exercise will include some form of a resistant band, so do what you can with what you have. If not, modify and adjust accordingly. If resistant bands aren't in your realm right now or at your home, don't worry about it. You can also use some of your free weights, water bottles on each hand, whichever works. This is still an arm day. This is still arm workout and exercises. So use what you have so you can get the resistance and the strength training that you need for your arms. You got this. I'm warming up my joints. Run it and jog in place. Do what you need to do to warm up those joints, and let's get to it. So in this routine, we're going to be doing 2 rounds complete, reps of 10 for each exercises. We're starting with rear shoulder squeeze. So we're using the lighter or the yellow band that you see in my hand. That is on the lighter side of the 3 colors I showed you. You're going to have that band in both your palms behind your head and just squeezing against one another, pulling and relaxing as you come in together. One might be a little higher than the other one. That is perfectly fine. Do what you need to do. Adjust as you need to, but we're only doing 10. Make sure you're breathing through this. And another thing I want you to practice is keeping your head straight, because sometimes we tend to lean it down or lean it back so that we can keep that posture. Focus on squeezing that core. That helps you keep your balance. All right, we're moving right along. Again, it's 7 exercises. So the next one we're going to alternate onto the resistant rope or cord. I'm not sure which one you want to call it. You see it. That's the one that you want to grab out of your equipment or stash of resistant bands. So we're moving along to bicep curls. So you'll see me adjusting and trying to rearrange and get myself figured out as well. Take your time. This is all practice to get us better. So you want to place the resistant band underneath your feet, whether it be in the middle. I seem to notice that towards the back of my feet is better. So whatever gets you there, make sure you ground those feet so that it won't move. And we're just doing bicep curls as if you would with free weights or with the exercise machine. Letting your arms go all the way down, relax, and right back up, squeezing those arms and relaxing again. Hold it for a few seconds while it's up and relax it, okay? Tight core, belly to your back, helps you keep that posture and keep those feet grounded. Adjust as you need to, and don't forget to breathe. You're doing great. Okay, already knocked it out. We're moving on to the 3rd exercise, which is going to be tricep pull down. So this is a little new. This is a little funky. I actually really like it, and I hope you do too. So you're going to place the resistant band of your choice under your shoulder or your armpit, and you're literally going to have it placed off to the side and squeezing and extending your arm down, feeling it right on the back, aka your triceps. If you haven't noticed by now, I have my opposite hand over the top of the resistant band just to hold it sturdy and in place. And I'm not going to kid you. If it seems to slip or slide down, use a clamp or anything that you have in the house that'll hold it up against your shirt. And then you won't have to worry about using the opposite hand. Honestly, just adjust, adapt, and overcome. It's going to be okay. You're going to get these mastered and you're going to do great. So by now, I'm sure you may be feeling the burn. If you don't do arm day on the regular, haven't even touched one of these muscles or joints, you're going to feel it. So that's okay. I want you to go ahead and just get your reposition. We're going to switch over. Remember, we're only doing 10 on each arm. You're going to place it again. I'm showing you from the side now. I use my thumb to hold down on the strap, or maybe a little bit more through the middle of my palm, squeezing it and pulling down. Again, holding with my opposite hand. Watching yourself as you hyperextend is a great idea so that you know that you're not overdoing it, hyperextending. Just going straight down off to the side of you. Pause for a second in that position and then relax and let it go back into its regular position up top. You're doing good. Don't forget to breathe. I suggest inhaling here and exhaling as you extend or exert that muscle. All right, way to knock those out. Next, we're going to go ahead and return back to our last original band or rope, like I said, whichever way you want to call it. We're going to be doing cross-body reach. So you're going to place the band again underneath your feet. Get adjusted like I am. Do all the extra you need to do. It's okay. Get back to it. Feet above the rope or the band. Get a good placement. So you see I kind of adjust to get it towards the back side of my feet. And I'm just going to reach across me. Again, these are cross body reach. So you're going to use the resistant band, crossing over, reaching. I kind of like to see and kind of flex, hold it up there, and then release it back. Keep that core tight. I like to flex my arm. Sometimes I want to see how far I can reach. But remember, this is for your arms. So keeping that isolation geared onto your arms. Isolate your arms and focus on getting them moving. And flexing when needed and relaxing when you release. So you got this. Readjust. All right, y'all, we're past the halfway mark and we're moving on to overhead presses. So these I'm sure you are familiar with because it's something you've seen in the gyms, you've seen online. So you'll place the band underneath your back foot. And as you do that, you can put both feet on there as well, but I like to have one extended and one behind, so putting down the weight on the band. You're going to reach over your head, literally, overhead press. Nothing to it but to do it. Breathe through it, keep that abdomen tight and keep those feet grounded on the floor and just do your best. Again, this is not for perfection, this is for practice and to get them gains. You'll get better as you go. We're only doing 10 total. All right, team, we're moving along. We're almost done with the first round. I'm repositioning my feet using the same band, and we're doing tricep kickbacks. So we're focusing on the triceps, the back of the arm again, and we're going to have that band underneath our feet as we bend forward, and we're going to extend our arms backwards to complete a tricep kickback. Again, just kind of like we did earlier, but this time we're going to be in a different position. So find your balance. Ground those feet again, keeping your core tight, and resting the opposite arm on the leg. As you'll see on the second set on the opposite arm, I will be using that ottoman that's in front of me. So don't worry, I would encourage you to put a chair or ottoman on the side of your couch, whatever works for you. I only stress that you maintain a straight back, tight core, but make sure your back is straight as possible while you're leaning over. Whatever you're using for support, make sure it's sturdy enough to hold you up. And if you need to adjust, please do so. And you take your time. You got this, and do not forget to breathe.
I wanna dance by the water beneath the Mexican sky. Drink some margaritas by a string of blue lights. Listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me?
All right, without further ado, we are on to our last exercise of this routine with the resistant bands. So this one is a resisted push-up. This is new to me. Y'all seen me do push-ups before, and so this is just, I feel like it kind of more complicated things than it needed to. So try your best to try to master it and get it down. Practice like you see me adjusting for a second to get it figured out. But basically the resistant band goes over your shoulders on top, and then getting it to a good area underneath your hands or palms, wherever you can, to just get into your push-up position. So you'll see a modified version of it. Remember, we only doing 10. I only made it to 7? And it already popped off. So that's what I mean. I feel like it complicates to get you out your rhythm. I didn't crop any of this out because I feel like it's necessary to see my struggles, you know? Because you're going to probably have some too. So don't worry about it. Just get back into it, readjust, get repositioned, knock out the last 3. And then we got our 10 for the first set is done. All right, you are on your 1 minute full break. So take your time to hydrate, stretch out, loosen up the body again, and just get prepared to get one more round in. Again, we're only doing 2 rounds together. If you want to push yourself and motivate yourself to do a third because you may not feel the intensity of it, or you just want to see if you can accomplish that, please do so. Don't hesitate to extend your strength and what you're capable of doing. Again, take your time on this break. Get some water, stretch it out, make a decision by the end of it. I really appreciate you all tuning in, and I'm hoping you're enjoying this routine that I put together. It's a fun one for me. If you are, make sure you hit that like button, comment below, and let me know what your favorite exercise is, as well as do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. You still got 15 seconds to do so. All right, hope you hit that subscribe button. You're at less than 10 seconds on the clock. Get close to your mat, grab your water, make sure it's near you, and get those bands. We're starting back from the top. Rear, shoulder, squeeze. So back at it with that first original band, and we're going to, the yellow one should I say, whichever one was your lighter and the smaller bands. We're going to do round 2, knock it out. Go ahead and get it. I show you now that I put it around my wrist the second time around just to try it out. And again, you're going to go overhead, behind your head. Focus on keeping that neck straight, face facing forward. Moving right along to bicep curls. You're on the second exercise of round 2. So let's knock it out. Give me good 10 and all that you got. We're almost done with this entire routine. You just got 5 more exercises left. I know, sounds so good, coach, but no, really, you got this. Y'all just continue to breathe and engage in that core. Make sure you have a slight bend in that knees, like I said, and you got this. Continue that up for the next few exercises, and then we're gonna be done. So as most of you know, that's not new to the channel, I'm gonna let you ride it out on the second round. You got this. Stay focused, tune out to this music, play your own music, and vibe out. Your voice still popping in my chest, and I still hope, I hope you're coming back soon. You're coming back soon. Take me to another place where the fairy tales don't end. Magical, magical land, magical, magical land.
can't stand that you ain't here with me. My life's a mess, all because of you. Need you now to be right beside me. 7 days and 20 hours since you left. Different ways, your voice still popping in my chest. And I still hope, I hope you're coming back soon. You're coming back soon. Take me to another place where the fairy tales don't end. Magical, magical land, magical, magical land. To another place where the fairy tales don't end. Magical, magical land, magical, magical land, magical, magical land. Magical, magical land. Magical, magical land.
Okay, I'm back just to remind you that you are doing phenomenal and to keep it up. With this exercise, I want you just to focus on your breathing and controlling that resistant band. Don't let it control you. Take your time as you flex across and extend it and ease it down slowly and controlled back off to your side. Breathe through it. So when you inhale here, exhale as you exert and push or punch, should you say, across your body. All right, so we're going to keep it up on the other side. Concentrate, but don't overthink it. Take your time, breathe through it, and just relax. Target the arms like you are focusing on and keeping the abdomen tight. Slight bend in the knees will help you keep your balance.
What would they say? What would they do? Would it be trouble if they knew? I'm trying hard to make you see all that you are is all that I need. I know that it's a secret, and I gotta keep it, but I want the lights on. Yeah, I want the lights on. And I don't wanna run away anymore. Leave the lights on, leave the lights on. I know that it's a secret, and I gotta keep it, but I want the lights on. Yeah, I want the lights on. And I don't wanna run away anymore. Leave the lights on. Leave the lights on, leave the lights on. Lights on, lights on. You're in the dark, it's getting late. You should go, he's waiting for me. We both know it's not what we say. We both know it's between the sheets. I know that it's a secret, and I gotta keep it, but I want the lights on. Yeah, I want the lights on. And I don't wanna run away anymore. Leave the lights on, leave the lights on, leave the lights on.
Yes, last exercise of the routine. Round 2 about to be complete. Now, as you just witnessed, I dropped that band and gave up on it. I'm not gonna lie, it was frustrating me because it was just being, like I said, too complicated, making it harder than it needed to be. So I wanted to try another band. As you will see, I get a little bit of success. It's the same thing. Ultimately, what I'm about to tell you before I begin this exercise of push-ups is go ahead and just do your push-ups regular. Save yourself the hassle. If you for some reason are better than I am with holding it, see, I made it through this part that is still going to get a little bit it's going to roll. There it is. So I'm going to knock out my 100%. I don't give up. But I just wanted to show y'all, like, this is the reality of anyone working out. You're not going to always get it. You're not always going to be perfect and accurate with every exercise. So do your best, adjust, adapt, and overcome. Once again, be resilient when it comes to working out. So I'm going to try to reapply this one. This was just another band that I had over there. And look at that. Listen, at the end of the day, get your 10 push-ups, please, knocked out. Regardless if it's on your knees modified or if you do regular version, perfectly fine. This, like I said, was a new routine. Practice, played around with it, struggle with it when it comes to the push-ups. But at the end of the day, as you see, your girl does not give up at all. I'm over it, but I don't give up. Look at my face. I don't even look at y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching Shayla's Journey to Success. New routine of this week. You cannot resist your arms. Get your stretch in, get your warm up, then get to it. Thank you so much. I just wanted to show y'all playing around with the different options of different bands. So at the end of your routine, if you decide you want to get hydrated and you feel like you could take some more, do around 3. But at the end of the day, these are your options. I wanted to give you an example of the different ones because they're great, except when you do the push-ups. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please hydrate. And if you don't do another round, be sure to stretch it out. Post-stretch is success. Thanks for watching. Bye.